Boo 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 boo! Hello, 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 folks. Hello, welcome, welcome. Just attempting to set things up. This is going to be a very jolly stream. This is going to be a very happy stream. I hope. That's my plan. Right. Let's do this properly. Let's do this properly. Hold on. Yeah. Sit like just here. There we go. Recam. Boom. Hold on. Peak cinematography. Now we're ready. Hello, folks. Hello. Welcome to the 2026 bingo card stream. Woo! Let's go. Awesome, isn't it? Yeah, so basically, I am going to be making... So last year, for 2025, I made a bingo card with all the things that I wanted to do. And so basically, instead of New Year's resolutions. And so this year, I'm doing the same. Yep, I'm doing one for 2026, baby. So I thought it'd be fun, or more fun at least, to do it with viewers. And so this is going to be like a series of goals that I want to complete throughout the year. And there's no consequences if I don't, like, if like I fail to do them. But, you know, there's stuff to work towards. Let me, hold on, hello, everyone. Just, entertain yourselves for a moment while I go grab my last year's one. Where is it? Aha! I am back. See, here's the things I've got. I've got stuff like do 2 collabs on here, upload 12 videos, make an original song. I'm not doing this one. You thought this was predictions? No, I am not. What's his name? The guy who does all the year predictions. I can't remember his name. Ben of the week, I think, or something like that. Anyways, I had a bunch of stuff. Like, my biggest one was hitting 1,000 subscribers. I was like, whew, no way that's happening. I hit 100 subscribers on here. If you didn't know, I started this year with like 62 subscribers, so that was a big goal of mine. But now we're at 10k, and I thought, oh my gosh, this would be like such an awesome opportunity to make sort of like a recap of the entire year and make a new bingo card. So I'm making a recap video, the Joss X 2025 recap. And in that I'm also including some like some stuff like this. So this is getting into a video. Brrr. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. But first I'm going to sleep in because I'm in the survival world. I don't want to. You were the 63rd sub. 63rd sub. Next goal, 50k or 25k? Oh, you are not prepared for what I have prepared, or what I want to do. By the way, if you haven't seen, this is my survival world. I can't remember how old it is now. It's not that old. I've got a couple videos on the channel about it. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go in Cheaty Cam to have a look around. I'm in the diamond age. I've just gotten diamonds. So, woo. There we go. All that sort of stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Next goal is definitely not going to be 433 million subs. That would be crazy. Thank you. I worked hard on this landscape. I'll show you some of my favorite things. One, this is from the last video. It was a lot worse, but I went back and completely redid my waterfall, and I'm actually kind of proud of it now. And then also my coastline, based off of like the west coast of Scotland. It's like glaciated, stuff like this. It's not completely finished, but I'm happy with it. Then we got the farm with the multi-cropping. What is it called? Intercropping, you know, rows of different plants. That's a soil erosion technique. Science, people, science. Doc M77, and then my latest bit. Sorry, I am gonna get onto the actual stuff. It's just like I wanna plug myself. I wanna do all this first. This is the latest bit that I'm working on. There's gonna be a little forest here. I want to do some climbing rocks, like the parkour around on. Oh, and you got my house, but you got the pond. You've got the geo tree. The geo tree. Yep. Awesome. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks nice, but I need to work on it. Science viewers, Jossex Pinkman. I will admit I know that that's a reference to Breaking Bad. I've never watched it. I've never watched Breaking Bad. Accidentally sending messages. That's completely fine. Don't worry. All this. Oh, and I'm happy with this tree as well. I like this tree. I swear I'm moving on. I swear I'm moving on. But I like this tree. You can actually climb it. Like, get up here. Up into the branches. I think that is incredibly fun. I ignore the fact I completely failed that bucket clutch. This Trossak's Pirate Breaking Bad on stream? No thank you. I am not going to do that because I don't know how. If you want a bubbling effect at the base of the waterfall, you can use campfires at a specific depth with a magma block or soul sand on top. I know about that. I'm not a big fan of the... Okay, so I really love all that sort of stuff, like the build stone and just making things look more animated. I might do the campfire, like go down 15 blocks and place that. But the problem with that is then you need an open area beneath it, and that's a lot of effort, and I'm a lazy person. I just like it in general. For making cocaine, you need separate alkaloids from cocoa tree first. Huh. That is interesting. I am a little bit concerned, but that it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Right, let me try and figure out how to get the affinity up because this is the important thing. This is the important thing. Just rest here, viewers. Rest here. Kaplunk. Right. Let me figure this out. Okay. Kaboom. Can you see this, folks? Can you see this? You should make a video about sea urchins to your bingo card. Oh. Would you not believe it? I actually already have a video about sea urchins. Well, not its own video. It's in a survival world video where I made sea urchins. You know what? Let's take a look at this together. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to like do my own setup. 1 second. I am not dead. I thought that I had found the... Oh, I'm looking into a Teddles, but I thought I found the perfect time to stream. Turns out I haven't. Everyone else in my family is going to sleep, and they are incredibly loud and incredibly annoying. So I'm going to be muting every now and then as they start screaming. I'm not kidding. It's so annoying. I just hope they don't scream my name and stuff, you know? So they also really love to just barge into my room. So extra annoying. Anyways, yes, what was I doing? Urchin, that's what I was doing. Actually, I've got more urchins in the chest. What am I doing? Do I have any in here? Nope. I've got a bunch of urchins. The Fountain of Infinite Infinite Mia. Yeah, if you wonder why it takes me so long to make videos, I stutter too much, and it ruins recordings, so I just have to, like, redo them a million times. Where is it? Urchins. Let's stick the things and stuff. Urchins, that's the first emerald I ever got, by the way, so... kind of important. Rest in pickle, I'm alive. I swear. It's gonna be disappearing. Oh, by the way. Underground. Urchins, they're so cool. Urchins are awesome. I absolutely love urchins. Rest in urchin, I'm not dead. BRB though. I've been completely silenced. I apologize. As I said, it's just happened sporadically for a little bit. Incredibly annoying, but I really can't do anything about it. There we go. I feel like maybe I should just... Maybe this would be easier with a mouse. Is that a line tool? Oh, what is that? Oh, no. Ah. peak concentration. Trying to find loss. Is it that loss? I can't remember. Still trying to figure out how to use affinity. They're not equal size, but this is just to figure out the things, so it's fine. Typography. So number one, the most important thing, it's 100k. Whether or not it's possible, I don't know. But hitting 100k is like my number one thing I want to do. That's going dead in the middle. Who needs a bingo card maker? It's affinity. It's peak. It is peak. Okay. Got to hit 100k. 101k is more important than it's the same. And then, like, up there too. Hit 50k. And then, let me also put down here, because this way you can't get them all in a row. Because, like, if I hit 100k, I do all of them either way, so... By the way, you're the reason I know anything about island Bro, okay, give me 1 second. By the way, you are the reason I know anything about island ecological succession, since about 90% of what I know about UK terrestrial invertebrates. That's pretty sick. UK terrestrial invertebrates. I don't blame you for that. 25k. These... Well, I need to hit it, not just... Cut. No. How do I use a keyboard? Okay. Hit 25k. Super stretched out, super perfect. The more stretched out, the better. That's what they say, right? Kids these days, they're all about stretch. 5 subs is too much. Okay, wow, thank you. Thank you. The middle space is supposed to be free space. Free space is overrated. I had it on this one. I didn't even use it. So why not just make an actual, like, space to hit? Huh? Hut equals 25. Yeah. I'm joking. How about appear on Minecraft Live? Lands? Hello. That's a good one. That's not happening though. So that's like crazy amounts of... That would be like... Whoa, that's big. Okay, let's size down a bit. Minecraft Live, I doubt is going to... That would be like... Get 100,000 views. That's a good one, actually. I'm gonna put it here. Actually, oh, where should I put it? I feel like here'd be a good place to put it. You know, near 25k. I'm gonna actually like write this one. Okay, why am I so bad at this? Whoa. Oh yeah, I need to write it with... 100k. 100k. 100k views. Thank you, Giddle. You appeared on the pre-show for like half a second. It's possible. Okay. The pre-show I forgot existed. I thought you meant like the center of it. So, whew. No. That's actually possible. Hold on. No, by 100,000 views, I'm pretty sure Giddle means like on a single video. So, you mentioned a kelp forest video in a past stream, didn't you? I really want to do that. I'm not going to put individual video topics on here because it changes a lot, but, you know, favorite style to build? I have no idea. That's... Huh. I mean, I kind of do... I'm not cottagecore, I don't think. I really don't know what the style is that I like, so I'll have to think about that. Right, let's put Minecraft Live in here. Put it down here. MC Live. Minecraft Live, but not live. Okay, I need some other ideas. Got a mob count for rarity for every biome. Increase, decrease spending on player intervention? That's interesting. Buying Mojang Studios. Right, let's keep this reasonable. I mean, what you do seems exactly like what Mojang would give a slot on Minecraft Live, so who knows? I would love to. Don't you get something like... What's it called? You get to, like, put yourself down for it, and then there's a chance you get on it. I couldn't this year because I was too young. But maybe this year. Maybe next year. It's true. Yes, I'm coming in the next Minecraft update. JOSX 2.0. Build 1,000 waterfalls in a month. Maybe not that one. Maybe not. JOSX merch. See, okay. A cool collab. I have cool collabs lined up. A really cool collaboration. So I'm not going to put that down because I know I could hit it. Oh, should I put it down because I know I can hit it? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, anyway. The reason why I don't think JOSX merch would happen is because, I mean, I'm the eco guy, but in general, if I was to try and find a company to make merch with, I would want it to be like a sustainability company, and if it wasn't, it would have to be at least a certain amount going to a conservation project. But I'd rather it be like actually ecologically the thingy, you know? That could be my free space merch? Maybe. JOSX on public television. I'm gonna put that one down actually. Cause I don't think that would happen, but it would be so funny. Learn how to bake a cake? I already know how to bake a cake. I could bake a cake on stream. I can't believe I did so little and so much of my 2025 bingo card. Me too. I've done about, I think I've got over half of them at the very least. Like, one side of my board is almost completely done. The other side is like stuff that I'm close to completing. Actually, let's put a couple things. I could help you find something, JOSX. You've made merch. I didn't know that. Free spaces exist because there's so many bingos you can do with it. And if it's hard to obtain, it'll block a lot of them. Okay. And I'll put it over here. Ugh. Hold on. Hit 100k. I'll put it here. And okay, that doesn't work. Boom, that works. That works. Bravo. Makes an extra long video like an hour. I've made an hour-long video before. Never again. For a while, at least. That was like the first video I made. Oh. No. Just no. Okay, I'll leave a free space. I'll leave a free space. How do I change my colors? Free. Yeah. Cannot write in a small enough space. Free space. Wonderful. That's in there now. Make a mod which makes Minecraft environment that makes Minecraft's environments realistic in a way of ecological succession and animals interacting. Mod making would be so difficult. My first video. I would talk like that. I would. Being a card idea, add something into the game, like a mod. I do a lot of data packing, so that would be kind of fun, but I don't know. Get better at making milkshakes that's actually kind of cool. I mean, Giddle, if you're putting merch down, maybe I'll put a merch thing over here. Maybe I could just have the impossible line. Just like on TV's never happening. Like this. Maybe that's a bit too evil myself. Don't know. Get better at editing? That's not a bad one. Like I've got one on here, my current one that just says get strong, and I've crossed it out. I feel like I've gotten stronger, so get better at editing. Not a bad one. Oh my gosh, hitting 50k in MC Minecraft Live at the same time would be crazy. I'll have to try and find somewhere. Okay. Better at editing. Better at editing. But I haven't done the simplest of things, like just getting a few more cables. Getting cables is hard. Hit the gym and lock in. I am already locked in. I'm already. Well, I'm not at the gym right now, but like, I'm gym. Boom. Learn a new hobby. Maybe. I don't know if that's too difficult. I'm gonna put plant a tree down because I think that's a great one. I want to plant a tree this year. There's a little tree drawing. It's brilliant, isn't it? Beautiful. Learn a new hobby. I just don't know what hobby I'd do. Free space. You'll still get the satisfaction of ticking off a box. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I'm gonna put get strong on here as well. Get strong. Get stronger. Run a marathon? Hell no. I'm not running a marathon. Just full stop, no. Learn to paint, maybe? I already know how to paint. I can paint. Ugh. I'm clearly an artist. Can you not see this? Beauty, like, in front of you? Is it not loading on the screen? Like, this is peak art. Hold on. I can make this better. I can make this better. Peak art, you know? This it's me. Jozags. Easy peasy. Planted 7 trees in my garden about 7 weeks. 2. How am I so bad at reading? Like, I do this so much. I do so much reading. How? Anyways, 7 trees is not like that's good. Should do a Minecrafters who paint thing one time and paint something with a group. That'd be fun. I have to think. I mean, I've already got a painting video on my channel. I do want to make more art videos. Maybe I can put that down. Make an art video. Okay, I'll put it in a better color actually. I'll do purple. Art. Vid. I wish I had room for 7 trees. I've got enough room for 1, so that'd be great. An event with some other Minecraft YouTubers? That's a possible one. And I actually, that's a nice one. That's a good one, thank you. MC My MC event. I swear that's what they call it. Like MCs, like what they call DJs, isn't it? A fun video you could do is teach a group of like 5 people about a different topic, then have them work together to create an ecosystem in an hour, and then judge their accuracy. Oh, I would be way too mean. There are so many intricacies to that. I wouldn't even know, like... Oh. I do want to do more ecosystem videos. That's a big thing I want to do. I'm not putting individual videos on here though, because I think that that's like just a bit silly. Personally, I think stuff that's too specific is bad. Gartic phone with friends, maybe record it. I could do I could do a Gartic's phone stream. 30 miles trek. That's a good one. I want to do a lot more bike riding as well. Geography college class. Okay. Okay, I need to start reading comments properly. You've done a geography college class. Down. Okay, Giddle, you're on my list if I do that. You're on my list. And it's a good list, unlike certain lists that are floating around the internet at the moment. It's not easy to design realistic ecosystem in words or in video games. I've tried. Yeah, that's sort of my problem with it. There's so much, especially in Minecraft, where you've already got that problem. Teach through a positive critique is exactly the idea. I was mostly pitching that the idea than rather doing it for bingo. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely a video idea. It could be one. I'm just not sure how like much to critique people, I guess. But figure it out. Maybe I'm gonna put that in my journal, my notebook for ideas. Put that one down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put some of the stuff that I've got on here, like on my current card, and try and put them on there. Cycle. I'm gonna put cycle 20 kilometers. Brutally criticize your past videos? No, I'm not being mean to myself. I already do that in my spare time. Why would I need to do that for a video? Ugh. The lack of ability to be accurate gives you more excuse to talk about what you could do to make it accurate. That's true. Nature theme Lego? I'd rather not do Lego because it is like plastic and stuff. But maybe whittling. I love whittling and like building stuff out of scraps as well. So maybe that could be a future stream. One other thing I want to note is like on my previous one, I had like college stuff as well, like get 3 A's in all subjects and stuff like that. I might make a separate like bingo card just for like IRL stuff. So keep this as like Minecraft related things. Bingo space, post at least 1 monthly video without fail. That was something I was going to put down actually. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me. Thank you. Who was it? Who said it? Other Quubo? Camping video? I'd like to. I think I'm a bit too young to go camping on my own. Shula! What is up? Hello. Right. So, by the way, Lance, I'm definitely gonna not that. I was gonna say jot and note at the same time. I was definitely gonna note that down. I do like that idea. Just, I'll have to think of a way to do it like properly. Sort of go about it in the same way as maybe the geology video bit, where like keep it a bit open-ended, but I'll think about it. Anyways, which was it? Monthly videos. Quubo. Quubo. Sorry. Quubo, okay. Monthly videos. I like that one. One thing you're not going to be happy with is I'm going through A-levels this year, which is like big exam stuff. So there'll be like 2 months where I'm not... See you later. Glad you could pop in, Moonlit Pumpkin. I'm gonna be busy with exams and stuff for a bit, so I'm gonna have to like make either some short videos. I'm not putting getting on Hermitcraft. That's I'd love to. Doc, if you're watching this, my DMs are open. I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think that's a bit too far-fetched. What was I gonna say? I want to do monthly videos, but there's gonna be see you later, 2 lands. Right, I'll try my best with the bingo, and I'll try my best to actually talk. Bali? Oh, bye. I'm so bad at reading. Have your own brand? I'll try and... sorry, just explain what you mean by brand a little bit. Learn the world's easiest language, Icelandic? Non, je ne voudrais pas faire ça. Deux langues, c'est ça va. Non, deux langues n'est pas ça va. Mon français était absolument terrible, donc... Surpass Mumbo Jumbo subscribers? Shula? Just for saying that, I'm gonna put surpass Shula. You put that on yourself, buddy. You put that on yourself, buddy. I'm not being Mumbo Jumbo, so... Sorry, mate. Maybe just make a set schedule, not particularly monthly, just follow the schedule. My current one is like 1 video every 3 weeks, which is certainly possible. I'm just lazy. I do way too much procrastination. I could have a video probably out every 2 weeks if I actually procrastinated less. C'était très mal. Oh non. J'espère que tu vas... oh non. Tu vas d'être plus bien. Pardon. Il était combien? 5 années depuis que j'habite en France, donc mon français était absolument terrible à ce moment. Pardon. Just like doing Redstone? Oh my god. I'm planning on doing Redstone. By the way, Sheila, I was joking. I'd be happy to sub race with you, but I'm not actually gonna like put that down. I've already surpassed too many of my friends. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna joke about that. That's a bit mean. It's like have your brand of any product or service. That's kind of like merch in a way, I guess. I wouldn't want to do it unless like anything unless it's you're gonna need closed captions. Am I that difficult to understand? No, Sheila, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste it unless I can't find anything else to put that space. Like it's not a waste. It'd be difficult, Sheila, I swear. But you know, learning Redstone could be a good space. I'm starting to learn Redstone, so I think that is actually a good one. Give it a nice bright. And red. If I can learn Greystone, I'm sure learning Redstone would be easy. I'll put that on my bingo. Don't let Joseph surpass you. Go for it, dude. You know, if you're putting that on there, the pass. Shula. Get a haircut? No, my hair is lovely, luscious, and long. I'm keeping that. Oh, referring to what you assume was French. It was just hopefully decent French. I don't know about that. Not evil enough. There we go. Perfectly evil. I'm not getting a haircut. I will get a haircut at some point, but like that's not worth the space. Right, we need more green on this. Okay. What was it gonna be? Monthly videos? Oh yeah, I wanna do monthly live streams as well. Let's find a place. Monthly stream. I want to get better at streaming. I want to do more of it. Your French is way better than yours. Non. Ce n'est pas possible. Been trying to get back into it though. French relatives would appreciate it. I do want to make a video that's dubbed in French. It'd have to be a short one because I don't know how I'd do it, but that could be a goal maybe. Don't get a haircut or shave your head for charity. I'll save my head in case I ever shave my head for charity. I'm going to like be living somewhere when I go to university in September. By the way, I'm gonna be going somewhere with like lots of surfing. It's like big on surfing, so I've got to like look like a surfer bro. Oi oi oi, Color Tongue, welcome to the stream. Play Tectonic video. I really want to do that, but I said I'm not making like things about individual videos yet, so I'm not gonna put that down. But I do really want to do one. I've had a dream about making a volcano video recently, so it's like tectonics and stuff. It's in the cards. It's something I really want to do. Bingo Space, create a video in an entirely different language. I know it allows different languages, and I really want to. Okay, fine. Oh, that's impossible to see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Diff. Language. Diff language. I'll remember what that means. It's fine, don't worry. So I'll try and do that. Visit America? Maybe not at the moment. Maybe in another year. I'd love to go to like VidCon or something. But probably like 2027, because this year I'll be doing my A-level, my like big exams at the same time that's happening, I'm pretty sure. And I'll still be 17, like once I'm 18 at the very least. That's a bingo card idea. Turn 18. Can I reach it? Let's find out. I'm not serious. Become Walter White? Again, I haven't watched thingy. I haven't watched Breaking Bad, so maybe not. Visiting America's, yeah, maybe a bad idea at the moment. Loki, this is way better than New Year's resolutions. This is what I've been saying. It's so much better because you actually, like, even if you only do a couple of them, it's great. It's great. Did you guys hear that? My phone making a noise telling me to go to sleep. Shh. It's so good, Giddle. Been doing this for the last few years. I started this year. Personally, I started this year, and it's really good. Want to make a gold 2026 bingo card now? Do it. Everyone should make a bingo card this year. Jossax prescribed. I want to visit another country or go back to a country that I've lived in. So visit other country. That's on there. Change the color. Let's go lime again. Actually, let's go turquoise. Turquoisey. How about a Just X homework stream? I joked about that in the Discord. People actually seem to want me to do it. I thought, maybe not homework, but doing past papers of like geology, and so you guys can just see how badly I fail at it, would be hilarious. So that's something I want to do. But again, no individual content things. You can still feel accomplished, but not complete everything. Exactly! Like, even if you get one row, even if you get like a couple of them dotted around, you still feel like you've done something. So yeah, it was second place. It was second place, so I do need to do it. Like, even if it's dotted around, it still feels good. Like, even if I didn't manage to plant a tree, if I was able to surpass Shula, I'd still feel happy. And if I didn't surpass Shula, but I planted a tree, I'd feel happy. I mean, I just feel happy. This has been a great year for me. Like, genuinely, that's one thing I want to make this video about. Just say how great it's been and how thankful I am to all you guys. Like, genuinely, this is bonkers. I do want to, I think, a vlog. I had make a vlog for this like year, and I did sort of, but then I deleted it, so it doesn't really count. That video series idea you told me about in DMs. That, oh, talk about that later, maybe. Talk about that later. So vlog. Smile. Think about doing a vlog. I might change a couple of these. I might shuffle them around, remove a couple when I do my final thing. This is like the plan. I'm not going to bring this out. Oh, see you later, Sheila. I'll try finishing off. Send me what you do. I need to see it. We must compete. Jossak's cooking? Like making sustainable and yummy foods? I've gotten really good into making like tempeh recently, cooking tempeh and like kidney beans and like a bunch of vegetables and like stir frying them. So tasty. So that is an idea. Ooh. Mate, not gonna. Sponsored video is a good one. I don't know. Same with merch. I'd be really sort of snobby about which sort of like I would be really particular about which sort of sponsor I got. If I was sponsored by Planet Wild, hell yeah, I'd take it immediately. If it was BetterHelp, no thank you. Basically, if it's not some official Josek stir fry recipe, I'll get back to you on that one. I'll put that out in a survival video or something. But yeah, I'd be really snobby about what sort of sponsors I take, because I want to make sure that it's sponsored by Nat Geo. Collaborating with National Geographic or like the BBC would be up there with the best thing I could ever do. So yeah. Yeah, BetterHelp's really sketchy. I'd never take a thing from them. But also, there'd be so many different things. Like, so many different... What's it called? So many different... What's it called? So many different, like, sketchy sponsors and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to take them. And even if they're not sketchy, they're promoting something that I wouldn't really like all those food delivery things or stuff like that, or even like a VPN maybe. I wouldn't particularly want to, so it would only be if I could try and find... You'd die of happiness if you're sponsored by National Geographic. So would I. That'd be like meeting David Attenborough for me. Like, I think I'd just keel over. But yeah. But no. Unless it was like National Geographic, Planet Wild, something like that, I don't think I would do that. Hello! There's no need for a question mark. Hello. Welcome. The simple fact that you have high standards for sponsors instantly makes me respect you that much more. A lot of people just take the money if it wasn't like immediately bad. I do get it though. You play Minecraft all day, you might be depressed. That's crazy, kiddo. So tired of seeing Vector sponsors. I don't know what Vector is. Raid Shadow Legends, I don't know. Yeah. I get it though. I've got an IRL job and stuff, which is how I paid for like equipment for videos and stuff. I've just got to monetize, and that's hopefully going to go somewhere. But I am going to be a university student starting September 2026. Oh, well, fingers crossed if I get the grades. I need to lock in on school as well as YouTube. So I get why they take the money. Like, it can be... Like, yeah, like, enough said, but I think I'd rather be in debt than support things that I don't actually support, or endorse things that I don't actually support, or that I know are bad. If I don't know, there's something different. Jossax, do you know that Sir David tries to answer every single handwritten letter sent to him? I remember him talking about it in one of his documentaries. Well, that's the next stream then. Sending a letter to David Attenborough. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, I've got to do that. How did I not know this? I'm like his biggest fan. I'm the biggest fan of his work and him. So don't know. Lake fish here can also be pretty good. Oh, look up. Here, I've heard a lot about likes not just... okay, I'm so bad at reading. Hold on, let me get closer to the... Here, I've heard a lot about, like, not just animal thing, like crop string, not trying anything that isn't local. I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian. I always have been. Like, it's how I grew up and stuff. I do avoid most animal products. I don't really have many. But it's just how I live, so I am kind of biased, but I do know it is better for the environment if more people decrease the amount of meat they eat. That is a video I'd love to make. I love to write, like, make a video and just the title be why being vegan makes me better than you, even though I'm not, and just to get the views of that, and then actually teach them about why that's sort of true. But, like, obviously less meat's better than all the meat and stuff like that. I don't judge you for how you're living and stuff. David Attenborough is my goat. He got me into ecology when I was a kid. Not sure why I chose to go into archaeology this year. I hate it, but I'm going to switch to ecology next year. That's so real. There's two things that got me into, like, the environment. One, I grew up in, like, a lot of different countries, particularly Thailand in Southeast Asia. Was, like, when I was really, really little. And I've got vivid memories of, like, lizards crawling up walls and stuff, and so, like, just the wild birds and stuff, and animals, like wild as in, like, crazy, like, cool. And then also, like, the Middle East, like, tons of stuff. And then also when I lived in Scotland, like, great golden eagle, stuff like that. Anyways, when I was living in the Middle East, I discovered David Attenborough, and I was like, what? This guy's awesome. And then I was in, like, that's when I started getting into videos and, like, documentaries and getting into video making, and I started loving it. And so, yeah, that's just where that came from. It's David Attenborough is just too cool. You can thank him for me like, my channel existing. I'm not vegan, but I've been trying to eat a lot more vegetarian meals. I've cut out a lot of beef. Again, like, subjectively, I think that's good, but also just in, like, the amount of carbon released and stuff like that, it is beef and dairy are the biggest things of that. So yeah, well, animals eat the food we eat, so the supply goes down. I still eat meat, but from a sustainability point, makes a little sense to me. So, hello, Lisa. So, there's such a backlog of comments. I'm really sorry if I missed some of them. So, basically, oh gosh, I need to, can I make another page? Okay, another page. Brilliant, perfect. I'm gonna go through trophic levels with you. Quick, spontaneous JOSX lesson. Let's go. So, that's why it is. Okay. Being vegan can be good, but, like, imported crops can sometimes be worse than like some sources of meat, game and lake fish here, not the industrial scale stuff. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Like, soy didn't grow here. No, exactly. But what I just want to say is, like, soy, it takes up... I want to make an in-depth video on this. This is, like, really slow, so I'm really sorry. But spontaneous lesson, it takes a lot of land to grow. I don't know the exact figures. It takes land to grow. You've got your crops. You're growing all that. Some of that goes directly to feeding people. Like me. This is what I look like, apparently. This is... Gotta get the coral in there. Me. My giant chin. There we go. JOSX. Some of it goes to that. Some stuff like maize as well goes to... Yeah. Humans only eat a small portion of the soy that's grown. So there's a ton of land and a ton of water that's being used to grow this. But most of that goes to... And some goes to biofuels and biodiesels, and so like maize is a big one. I heard that from Hank Green like today. I get that, but just focusing on this at the moment. I'm really sorry if like not 100% correct. This is from all my knowledge I know. Not vegan, but exclusively free range plus garden for wildlife. That's good. Better ecologically. The main reason I'm talking about this is because all of this and all the fossil fuels that goes into farming this is then transferred into cows. Cows are cute. I do think Highland cows, childhood right there. Cows are adorable. I'm so sorry about the terrible drawing. Cows, moo. You know, you got your cows. They eat lots of these. They need to eat like more of this to grow than humans do. And so the energy that's being transferred from the sun into the soil, it's quicker for that energy to be transferred to people than it is straight to cows. And they need to eat more to give some to people. So efficiency-wise of energy and like the amount of water used and stuff like that, it's better to go straight from the producer to a primary consumer than to a primary consumer than a secondary consumer. But yeah, like soy doesn't grow here. Yeah, I get absolutely understandable. Like shipping costs for it's the worst boat ever. Shipping costs aren't great, but it's when you got stuff like this, you do want to think about where's the feed for the cow also coming from. Some of it's coming from shipping as well, could be coming from other countries and stuff. It's all super duper complicated. This is like basic sort of simple understanding of things. Highland cow is my childhood. Part of it. One of the countries. Most of the cow's emissions come from farting. Yeah, methane. So basically inside the cow's stomach, hold on. I want to make so many videos about this, but you're forcing my hand. So it's never going to become a video. Instead, it's just going to be this. Inside the cow, inside the cow's stomach. So let me draw another cow. And make it Highland. This is not a Highland cow. Highland. I'm so sorry. So yeah, inside the stomach, cows got multiple stomachs. They break stuff down and it releases and when they fart, it gets released as methane, tons of it. And methane is like, it's like 16 times more potent than CO2. Don't quote me on that. I know it's more potent than CO2 as a greenhouse gas, so it causes more problems. One of the main issues is health concerns. I know someone who used to be a vegetarian and getting protein is expensive. She now eats chicken. That is very true. Depending on where you live and the culture of the place, different types of foods are a lot harder to come by. I eat a lot of tofu. I eat a lot of tempeh, and just a lot of vegetables and such for stuff like for protein and things. And you also have other sort of you've got more modern alternatives and stuff. I'm a big fan of tempeh and tofu, but that's it. Vegetarian, yeah. It's possible to be vegetarian, certainly. You just have to be like, I grew up vegetarian. I've never eaten meat except for some fish when I was really, really young. But it's not like killed me. I have had dairy, I have had eggs before. I don't eat much of it. You do need to replace certain things with other stuff, but it's certainly like possible. It's not impossible, and you're not definitely going to be like super unhealthy. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Everything in moderation. You do need to be careful. I'm not a dietary expert. If you want dietary expertise, go to a dietitian. But don't just remove meat from your diet. That's one of the biggest like problems I think people have. They remove it. They remove all animal products, and they don't replace it with anything else. So, yeah. If if you are going to go vegetarian, don't base it off me. But if you want to, make sure you're placing what you eat. You need to give yourself more protein. Anyways, why not eggs? Just curious. I'm just not a big fan of them. I'll eat them in things, if I cook them, but I just don't tend to. Like baking and stuff, yeah. I live near somewhere with free range eggs, that I can like walk up to a egg box and like put a little 2 pounds in, get some. Is liquid uranium good alternative to milk? No. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of eggs scrambled or anything like that. So I just prefer the other things, so I don't have them much. And my body doesn't agree with milk, so I have soy milk anyway. Or just don't have it. But like, it's not like I don't have any of that sort of stuff. Just I'm not a big fan of it on its own. I don't cook into things much too often. But anyways, this stream has gone like way off tangent. If you want to keep talking about it, I'm happy to. And again, I'm not trying to like go against anything. If you want to continue to, yeah, this is just like based off facts and my own like personal life and opinions and stuff. So sorry. I'd probably be vegetarian if I wasn't picky to the point where I can be sick from taste. That's fair enough. I can't touch tomatoes. I'm scared of them. Shh, don't. I'm really sorry. I just hate tomatoes. I can't deal with them. Any sort. What are we guessing exactly? Minecraft updates or real world events? Neither of them. I'm making a New Year's resolution bingo card. So I did this year, and like every time you complete something, you tick it off, and it's brilliant. Hi, just talking about random stuff. Yeah, it's fun. I'm aware GBBB. I'm aware GBB is GBB. Oh, GBB Branco. The problem they find is B12 because we don't eat dirt. Yeah. I have a couple of vegan and vegetarian friends. From what I've been told from a young age, is to eat the grains and herbs from the earth and eat meat sparingly. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're supposed to be doing, at least. You can also get like, what is it? It's like some sort of flakes that contain BBB, not BBB3. What am I talking about? That contain, is it B12? I think it's B12. My biology teacher's vegan. He was talking about it in class. So that's a way of getting it. There are ways. But yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So, still don't do it. I am genuinely. I have a fear of tomatoes. They're scary. Very scary. The main thing I was trying to put across is meat has got a great effect on the environment because of the way that it's farmed, and I mean honestly, the most ecologically like to the point of like, yeah, B12 pellets. Exactly, that sort of stuff. I don't eat fish. Don't like it. And plus, there's so much overfishing at the moment. But I just generally don't like it. I've got nothing wrong with people eating it, though. Some family members do. Most of my family is like vegetarian or pescatarian. It's just the way that we grew up, so yeah. We've done a bingo card for this year, and absolutely loved it. Still didn't finish it, though. I didn't finish mine. I got a couple. I've got 2 bingos. Yeah, I've got 2 bingos. But I'm really happy with it. Like, I've got 2 rows done and a couple extras, but it's so much better than New Year's resolutions. So much better. Yeah, you pushed it to diets. Don't know why I put an X there. I just completely derailed it. I don't know what I'm doing either, so you're not like it's a problem. Oh my god, I've been talking for an hour. If you have a kid, I'll try to raise him vegetarian. If you want to, don't base that off of me, and make sure you do it with understanding of the diet and stuff. Like it's got benefits, it's got negatives as well. The big thing that I was just trying to say there is more CO2, from my understanding of it, like the general diet thing, more CO2 is released from meat than it is from plants. Because of the way that they're cultivated and grown. If things are intensively farmed, less CO2 is actually released by animals. Like, poultry release some of the least, and beef is like the worst because it releases so much. They need so much land and so much food. But yeah, that was just all I was trying to say. I'm really, really sorry if I offended anyone in any sort of way. I didn't mean for it to come across like that. You can't send images to chat, so just picture the meme with the dancing people and that one person in the corner with the caption, "They don't know I did a 2026 bingo card instead." Yeah. By the way, I just watched your Coral video and excited to see the rest of your videos. Really like your channel. Thank you. I'm working on a part 2 to that Coral video, talking about the recent tipping points. It's not good. My favorite animal. It's funny, not gonna lie. I don't know what's funny. My brain currently at the moment, I'm a little bit tired, so my brain just like forgets everything immediately. So sorry. Also, Radio, you said is the Earth flat part 2 earlier? It's coming. It's coming. I'm working on that. And that's also like big collab thing. So oh, actually. I've got to have it. I said I wasn't gonna make like individual things for videos, but general things. SMP video. I need to. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to like be super duper loud. Featured on Hermitcraft would be super fun, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Here, eating Baltic herrings, that's it in English, I think, can actually have a positive impact, opposite to ocean fish and farm fish, because fishing herrings reverses the eutrophication. Sorry, this bit for a moment. New member on Hermitcraft? It's not happening this year. Maybe season 12. Like, Mumbo, you looking? Moustache? Maybe the goat's watching? This is I'm drawing with a mouse right now. I've got a pen in my hand, but I don't know why. I decided to go with a... Yeah. That's a goat. That's a goat. Too much nutrients coming from the surface runoffs here, taking biomass out of the Baltic Sea is getting those nutrients back. That's interesting. There are lots of examples of stuff like that. Specific things. Everything just has to be done in specific thinking of where they are. And like, you just got to think about it's very dependent on where you are, what it is, and stuff like that. But that's really cool to know. Thank you. Man, I love caribou. I'm sure their environment isn't being endangered or anything. I am not sure if that is sarcasm or not. But caribou, they're cool. All those sort of animals are. Like, I think I've got the right type of animals. Like mooses and such, right? And elk. They're like related, I think. Are they? They gotta give you a chance. I'll stop at nothing to get you in. I'll make an AI bot farm. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, Maro, don't go to the dark side. The UK has no natural predators for deer anymore, so those have to be hunted here. That is very true. Venison, I'm completely fine with. One, they're free, like wild, and just doing stuff. So it makes sense. Caribou related to moose and elk, yeah. Oh yeah, good. I'm really bad at reading. I'm super sorry. What's the MC event going to be about? It could be anything. Honestly, it could be MCCC Rising, or just MCCC CC, or it could be like Backyard Hunters again, or just anything basically. You know, I think we've done enough of the bingo card. I don't see a purpose in continuing for a little bit, so I'm gonna have a break, and we can play some MCCI actually. I think this would be fun. You can stream snipe me if you wish to, too. So I'll load this up real quick. Let's see what's popular. Sky battle? Okay, I'll do that. Moose are the bane of all. Mooses seem terrifying. They can swim and stuff, but they seem so cool. I wish we still had them in the UK. Anyway, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about. Boom. Okay, yep. Here we are. Got to go. Talk to you later. See you later, Giddle. Nice to have you here. The UK really needs apex predators back. There's been a lot of reintroductions of pine martens in Cumbria recently, and I got to speak to some university professors about that like a year ago. So that was... See you later, Sil. Bye. But I got to speak to some university professors, and like, they're not an apex predator, but it's at least the introduction of a predator back round to all across the UK. But then you've also got stuff like lynx, which more research is being shown that they don't need. Like, oh, okay, so the best place to watch stuff like this, I'd say, is the best channel to watch content to do with this, especially UK, is Leave Curious. I absolutely love his content. I'd love to do a collab with him, by the way. But go check his videos out on this sort of subject, because they're great. But basically, the UK needs... By the way, can you give IP? I didn't know of this server. It says right here, play.mccisland.net. Feel free to... I totally stream snipe you if I didn't have a headache. Turn my stream off. Don't listen to my voice. It's probably giving you a headache. People have told me that. The constant switching of accents and such. Oh man, I was going to steal that kill. Oh my gosh, the lag. Oh gosh. Let's just throw some of those in. And one. Nice. But the UK needs a predator to kill off the deer so that Succession can come back, sort of, and save things. One of the mobs that... not mobs. One of the animals that are being looked at is lynx, but also the likes of... Yes, I got a kill. I got a kill. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. What am I saying? I want backyard hunters. Getting a kill in MCCI is easy. Anyways, sorry. I'm just gonna talk about UK, like, environment for a bit, because I need to focus on the game, but I can talk and run my mouth at the same time. So... And I missed. I'm gonna stop that. Is there anyone on my team left? Nope. Okay. Just fight. The UK needs a predator to kill... Oh, shoot. Darn it. Quite sick. The light hurts, not the sound. Okay. The UK plan to have native pond turtle to get reintroduced, I think. I didn't hear about that. That's really... And my game crashed. This happens more than you think. I'll switch back to the Affinity stream. I'll get that loaded up again. Sorry. Ooh. Fun. That is very fun. Hold on, sorry. There's a lot of reintroductions that need to happen. A species to cull the deer population a bit is very important. And that could be lynx. Lynx currently the one that people talk about a lot, and I think the most realistic. The government and like local people and local governments are getting more positive like thoughts into it, and so I do want to make a video on it to try and help people understand them more. I just need to like figure out how to do that. Maybe Leave Curious if you're watching. Send me a send me a message. We can team up. I'd love that. If you are there, I know you're not, but if you are, we're back on the craft. Figured it out. Sometimes I forget how lucky I am to live somewhere that is dominated by wildlife. Canada. Most of my province is untouched forest, and even bit of Arctic tundra. Another reason why I love ecology. I'd love to go to Canada just for a bit. I've got family in near Vancouver, so I really wanted to go visit them for a bit, but I think they're moving to the UK or something, unfortunately. So that's the sadness for me. But I've seen a lot of the world. I've seen a lot of different environments, so can't complain that much. I've lived in deserts, I've lived in tropical rainforests, temperate rainforests, and like just even more. Oh no, don't! Okay, I'm dead. There's a group doing reintroductions of locally extinct reptiles and amphibians, but I can't remember their name. I heard something about that. It was something to do with like reintroduction of frogs. I think I saw it on Mossy. Not Mossy Planet. On Leave Curious. I think anyone who's doing that sort of work is just brilliant. By the way, are you guys happy with like switching to MCCI or Minecraft in general for a little bit? Just like, not in a rude way, of course. I'm not trying to say that, but like not much was happening with the bingo card, and I think that's fine. I might just leave the bingo card where it is, so that I can like finish it later or put some school related stuff on there. Like getting into my dream university or something. But I'll do the rest of it later, basically. It's chilling? Nice. Also, there's a ton of delay on stream. I think I'm incredibly laggy at the moment, so I am very sorry about that. Save as. Bingo. Now I can close it. I might switch over to Pioneers, actually. Close window. Save. Shut down Affinity. That's one less thing I have to think about. Ooh, you in college or high school? UK. Okay, so it depends where you're living because they're called different things. I'm 17. Next year I'll be turning 18 and then heading off to university, which is like American college. So I think I'm in American high school equivalent, like final years of high school. But in the UK it's called college and stuff, so yeah. Oh, my throat is a little bit dry. Water. I love living in a country with water again. And oh gosh. I'm not good at this game. And they stole everything. Oh, there's pinks going there. Probably shouldn't head there. So you stole the levitation, and now you use it immediately. How typical. How phenotypical of you. You're not getting this one. Not getting this one. Oh, I'm not American. I just watch too much America. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. I just like the biggest audience of these videos because I get to see like oh, I can survive. Oh my gosh! Clutch of a lifetime. Oh, by the way, this weekend I'm taking part in another Backyard Hunters, so keep an eye out for that stream. Tell people about it. Word of mouth, people. That's what Mumbo Jumbo says is most important. I thought I'd just mention that quickly. I feel like it's smart. You are going to die. Oh! Oh no! Just stop existing, please. Who are you? Get out of here. Stay away. Stay away. No. Die. Oh my gosh, I think I'm super laggy or something. Oh, darn it. You'll tell everyone? Thank you. I have a friend who was obsessed with the reintroduction of wolves into Yellowstone for a while. That's like the perfect example of a keystone species, like an apex predator returning. That's what the UK needs. It'll start with Scotland, because Scotland's like the least populated, like per square mile and stuff. But hopefully it'll extend to the rest of the UK. European wolves, get them back. It'll start with lynx though, I know that much. We won't have wolves in UK for another decade at least, I think. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. At max, there will be another hour of stream, if people are okay with that. If you don't, if you're not, then that's fine. Oh hey, we just hit 10,500 subscribers. I just decided to check that real quick, for some reason. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to get up to see like live a bit better. Oops. Load, isn't it? I need to get better sleep. Stop trying to make videos and then failing with procrastination. I seriously do. I seriously do. By the way, what does everyone think about like streaming on YouTube? Are you happy with streaming on YouTube? Or we in Portugal have a problem with links too. I miss them. I think Portugal's closer to introduction to the UK than the UK, from what I know. But yeah, links across the entire like continent of Europe need to be brought back properly. They've been dying because of hunters. Oh no! I hit him. That's bad. Yeah. Anyways, I was just trying to quickly ask, with streaming on YouTube, or would you prefer Twitch or something? Like, it's not that important, but I just thought I would ask while I'm streaming. I got a kill! I got a kill! You prefer it over on Twitch? Don't mind? I might try out Twitch. I've never tried it before, and obviously I don't know if monetization on there, how that works at all, so might have to ask some friends that stream on Twitch, but it might be switched over if it's better, if it's easier and stuff. Die. Embrace the lag. Lock in. They don't know I'm super laggy. What? What just happened? Yeah, run away. Oh, that's a cannon. Failed cannon. Or at least that failed towards me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not a big Twitch fan, but I'll watch on either. I like streams. I follow a YouTuber who does weekly streams for her comic series. That's cool. I'm good with it. I live right next to a tiny patch of forest and about 40 minutes. I need to focus on reading this for a second. I live right next to a tiny patch of forest and about 10 minutes away from some moors. I get a couple of rare species here. Once even had a water vole in my shed that we had to move because of cats. Voles are so cute. We need more voles in this world. I love voles. More voles in this country, actually. Be more specific. But more in the world in general. My next video? Before the end of the year, I need to make an end of year JOSX yearly recap or something. The JOSX update, like Mumbo made that update video a while back. I'm gonna do a JOSX update video because I think that's a fun idea. I wish I live near forest, but it's not like publicly accessible forest. That's the thing that gets on my nerves a bit. I used to live in... I lived in France for 3 years, and there was a giant forest that I lived near that you could just walk through. It had wild boars, deer, tons of animals, and it was absolutely just brilliant to be able to go there. I had to be careful because there was hunting season sometimes, so yeah. A nice warm minus 16 degrees. That is crazy. But, I mean, forgive the pun, but that's kind of cool. I'm so cringe. I'm sorry. I also lived in Scotland for a bit, and there were like tons of red squirrels in the forest that you could publicly accessible. It was great. I just really wish there was more publicly accessible forests, like across the entire world, and like public wild areas that you can travel through. Like the forest was, I think, sustainably managed. There was some logging going on there, but lots of replanting as well. So it was good. Good luck. Have fish. Have fish. What? BC. Oh. Shh. Let's ask this question. I hope I don't get angry words at me. My brain is slowly turning off. Any? Thanks. I'll have that fish. I find the concept of privately... Oh, hold on. I'll read that in a second. Okay. Loot all these. Get a shuffle on. Get out of here, fool. It ain't about you. About me. Hold on, I'm gonna read that in just a second, I swear. The ecology guy's gonna read the ecology. But they're all doing the murders for me. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah. Don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. See what that does? Oh my god, the lag. Am I gonna get a kill? I don't know. Am I actively a student? I am. I am a full-time student. Well, like, mostly full-time. Let's call it quits on there. I'm gonna play some Pioneers. I'm like... mostly... make me want to play Minecraft. It's a good game, what can I say? I find the concept of privately owned forests absurd. We have a few here, specifically for hunting, but most of them you can just walk into and do whatever as long as you don't hurt the ecosystem. That's what I think is fair. I think private forests and stuff have a purpose, and that purpose is like for people to take care of them if there's nature restoration projects going on. Other than that, I think it's bad in general. Unless people are like actively hurting that, logging it illegally, or leaving tons of trash and litter and stuff. There's like all land should be, all that sort of use of land should be public. Oh god, my computer is slowly dying. I think because I'm suddenly loading a bunch of things in. 30 chunks? Yeah, let's bring that down a bit. I think this is going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to answer the last couple questions. Thank you all for everything. Let's answer these final questions. Strip. Am I actively a student? I am actively a student. A levels, UK, 17-year-old, end of high school American terms, or A levels British terms. Do I study geology or ecology? I study geology, biology, and environmental sciences, and next year I'm going on to study probably just environmental sciences at university. Oh, I just saw gold recommend game, and I'm gonna give one. Half-Earth Socialism. Yeah, I know the name is sus, but it is a cool game where you are in charge of planning the regeneration of the planet from capitalism and human pollution, while having to balance the requirements of the people and the graces of world parties. This is so you don't get kicked from your position. That's super cool. I might have to check that one out. Yeah, the kind that are for ecological restoration do make sense. Also, thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for all coming. I'm getting better at streaming. I'm still bad at it. I'm really sorry about that. Actually, hold on. Can I do music? I want to be careful because I don't think I can't do music. Not copyrighted stuff, at least, and I don't know if I've got downloaded stuff that is copyrighted. Oh, I thought you were in uni already. I'm actively studying ecology in university right now. Good luck with your studies. Thank you. No, I'm not a university student. A lot of people seem to be just a wee bit confused, just a little bit confused with that. Yeah, no, I'm not an adult. I'm just a kid that really likes nature and studies it. So I thought I'd make some videos. Jzerk, the myth, the legend. Jzerk's a cool guy. Oh yeah, ecology for life. Ecology is just so much fun. It's so good. Just environment in general, it's awesome. Hello, what is this? Nah. This is a stream that originally was making a, like, New Year's resolution bingo card. It devolved a bit, and then I decided that was enough of that, because I was going to start doing some just general Minecraft stuff, because we were kind of devolving. And I'd finished enough of the cards, so I was like, it's fine. Is this my own survival world? This is not my own survival world. This is... Hold on, give me a second. Just give me a couple of moments. Yeah, if you want to tell if it's my survival world or not at the moment, I don't have an elytra in my survival world, and I've got custom items and stuff like that. This is the Pioneers SMP. This is an SMP I was invited to. I am still yet to make a video on it. I'm sorry, Pioneers. I swear. Hopefully. I think Jossex might have died. Yeah, I just saw a notification that said something a little bit bad, so I'm not sure what happened. But yeah, this is an SMP. I want to make videos on here, because people on here are really cool. Chaos Dragon. People online on Pioneers, not real. I'm gonna make videos on here. I'm gonna make some more survivals. I'm gonna make a bunch more videos. That's my announcement for the day, for the week. I don't know. So look out for them in the new year. Remember to stay subscribed, like and subscribe. Put the notification bell on if that's what the tubers say. Do that, please. That way you won't miss videos, or you're not as likely to. I'm going to continue working on videos behind the scenes. Hopefully get one out before the end of the year, but it'll be a recap video. Like a Jossex. No, Saiyan! Like and well played. I'm working on an end of year video. Hopefully it'll be out before, well, the end of the year. If it's not, it'll be out in January. And either way, there'll be a video out in January. I'm gonna upload monthly, 2026. I hope so, at least. So definitely make sure you subscribe for that. Oh, also, hold on. Lycan is a banger name. Might have to change my username to that. I respect it. Geography news today. You joined late. I'm really sorry. The stream's ending. Yeah. But don't worry, because there's going to be another stream this weekend, hopefully. Backyard Hunters. I don't know what season, but it's Backyard Hunters is working together with Creator Kingdoms. I hope I'm allowed to say this. Not like there's anyone important actually watching anyway. Sorry, no, like, sorry, it's not like I'm someone important saying that. Like, you guys are important to me, but like, you know what I mean. It's not like I'm an important person saying it, like revealing something. Not like there's millions of you, right? There's not millions of you, right? Gosh, you can tell it's late because my voice has gotten deep. Well, deeper. Really like the content on geology? Thank you. There will be more. I swear. I'm working on it. In the new year, hopefully. Anyway, my voice is gone. I'm like, you can hear it getting deeper throughout the stream. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you all. Check in this Saturday, 13th, or well, I hope it's 13th. If I'm not 100% sure, so join the Discord, and I will secretly 1 million people in a trench coat. That's kind of impressive. Anyway, join the Discord if you want notifications for when streams are happening. I'll put out a thing for Backyard Hunters. I'll put out a post as well. I'm dying right now. I'll see you all next stream, next video, next whatever happens. Bye. My god, I'm actually dying. Between streams. Let me change that. Gotta change it to stream. Oh, but I can't write. Over. Stream is over. Ooh. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.